Hey everyone, it's Rebekah, or Michael right now. I wanted to start a vlog series talking about drag pageantry for people that are wanting to get into female impersonation, male impersonation, or, one second. And see if it's for them. I'm actually starting pageantry this year. I will be doing Miss Gay Harris County America. That is the 25th of this month. Come out and support me and the other competitors. And we're all working very hard for this title and for this pageant since it's the first one. There'll be vlogs of my prep and everything. So feel free to comment and tell me if I need to work on anything. Correct me, help me because I'm helping you in a way. Get it? Cool? Let's go. I want to take this video and actually talk about the 4 major pageantry systems that are prevalent in the United States today, which are Miss Gay America, Miss Gay US of A, Continental, and EOY, Entertainer of the Year. First, let's discuss what drag pageantry actually is. According to definition, drag pageantry is a highly developed artistry for female impersonators and trans women. It's styled after the modern-day beauty pageants, Miss America, Miss USA, Miss International, Miss World, all that. In recent years, popularity has grown, and now there are pageants for male impersonators, drag kings, trans men, and folk queens, which are women who dress as drag queens and perform as drag queens. Starting with the 4 prevalent systems today, there are many others that are present today, but I'm going on the 4 major ones because most likely these are the ones that you will be running for if you decide to go into pageantry. Starting off with Miss Gay America, the system I'm doing. It is the most strict system. They have a lot of rules that you have to abide by if you win a title in this system. But this system is to help you as an entertainer and as a businessman and shape you into a professional individual. The current reigning is Miss Blair Williams. She was crowned this year. The pageant system mirrors the Miss America pageant we see on TV, but instead of getting scholarships, we go on to high levels of pageantry and promote our causes and stuff. It's owned by Larry Tiger and Terry Eason of L&M Entertainment. The contestants are judged on evening gown, solo talent, onstage Q&A, production talent, and male interview. Male interview is actually a category that the audience doesn't get to see. It's that way because the judges want to get to know you as a male, because you'll be conducting business as a male and entertaining as a female for your cause. The reason why you have solo talent and production talent in Miss Gay America is the judges want to see what you can do by yourself, because if you win state pageants or the national pageant for Miss Gay America, you will be traveling all over your state or, all over the country. And you will not be able to bring your dancers or your props, and it's a 3-minute category just to showcase what you can do as an entertainer. And Miss Gay America really relies on males being females, the true definition of female impersonation. So trans women are not allowed to compete. You can't have any silicone. You can't have any body work from the neck down. So that's no breasts, no hips, no butt. So basically I want you to be all boy. No alterations. You can have face work done from what I've researched, but from the neck down, no. Moving on to Miss Continental. The current reigning is Miss Brooklyn Heights, another one of my idols. The pageantry system was created so that trans women who use female impersonation as a form of income could compete in pageantry and feel accepted in a way. Jim Flint is the promoter and owner of the system, and they're judged on the same criteria as Miss Gay America, except instead of solo talent, they have swimsuit. And back to Miss Gay America. Miss Gay America doesn't have any other branches other than the solid Miss Gay America. Miss Continental actually has Continental Plus, Continental Elite, which I believe the contestant has to be over 40, and Mr. Continental. I have had the great honor to work with a former Miss Continental Elite, Courtney Page Van Wales. I've had a great pleasure to perform in a local competition for a Miss Continental competitor, Tiffany T. Hunter. And if you could really get to know someone who has competed in the Miss Continental system, get as much advice as you can, because it will really help you. Moving on to Entertainer of the Year. This pageantry system was to explore the creative side of drag. Not just what you can do as an entertainer, but with your hair, with your costuming, with your concept. That's what this title was created for. It was inspired by the National Female Impersonator of the Year, which was a one-time pageant here in Houston, Texas. And the current reigning is Miss Trinity Taylor. If you haven't seen her talent for EOI this year, go look it up on YouTube. It is amazing. Her gown was flawless. It really is focusing on your creative side. And the branches are Mr. EOI and King EOI. Now coming to Miss Gay US of A. And the current reigning is Miss Jenna Sky from Dallas, Texas. She has won a 3-crown season. That's probably not the right way to say that. But she won her prelim, won state, and then won the national title. It was actually bought by Jerry Bird, who is from Houston, Texas, and was changed from Miss Gay USA due to legal threats and complaints by Donald Trump. He didn't want to be associated with the Miss Gay USA pageant, so it was changed to US of A. It has the largest amount of branches, starting off with US of A Classic, which is, the contestant has to be over 40. At Large, which has strict height and or weight requirements. Newcomer, which gives newer female impersonators a chance to get their foot wet in pageantry. And I really recommend that if you want to get into pageantry, start off with the newcomer system or the Miss Gay Harris County America pageant, which is kind of a newcomer pageant for the America system. It's not marketed as a newcomer pageant, though. Mr. USA, Mr. US of A at Large, Mr. US of A MI and MI Classic, which is for male impersonators, trans men, or drag kings, and Miss Diva USA, which I believe is one of, if not the first, pageant for faux queens, which is basically a woman who dresses in drag. Moving on, there's one other pageant system I want to talk about, which is All-American Goddess. The current reigning is Sunny Delight. Created by Scott Gagne, this pageant system was actually the first pageantry system that allowed post-operative trans women to compete. Basically, they had their full surgery and went on to live their life as a woman and now compete at this pageantry system. The branches are All-American Goddess at Large and All-American Gent. Those are the 5 most prominent pageantry systems in the United States today. I know I said 4, but I figured All-American Goddess should also be included in that mix, because it is still prevalent today, and a lot of female impersonators, trans women, post-operative trans women actually compete in that pageant system. And there's also the FFI pageantry system, which is for female impersonators, which also dedicates to not just drag queens, but also trans women as well. So hopefully I've answered some of your questions about pageantry. Next video will be why I started pageantry and where I came from. So yeah, hope this video was helpful to some of you. And remember, just because it's dark today doesn't mean that it will be dark tomorrow. Always look for your light. I'm Rebekah Whitney, signing off.